Hello. Hello. You must be thinking, Caitlyn, what's the hat for? Are you in Get Out? No, I'm not. I actually had this on because I was on my way to the beach. Okay, I was ready, sandals on, toes out, ready to go to the beach. And then, you know, people wanted to pop off. I said, you know what? I have work to do, sweetie. Okay, I can be here splashing with the splash squad here, sweetie. I don't have time to drive out there and have hot sand to mess with y'all, no. So, instead of the beach, we're splashing with the squad today, and that's that on that, sweetie, okay? Today we're gonna be talking about the rookies that we drafted. We're gonna give them a grade. I'm gonna give Magic, Rob Pelinka, the front office, all of them a certain grade, and we're gonna see how we can move forward with these rookies, or if we can do that at all. Let's get into this video. Alright, so we have the 25th, 39th, and 47th pick in the draft, and there was some speculation about, did we even use these picks correctly? You know, some people thought we were trading to get Leandro, and I'm going to discuss that in another video, because I'm not happy with some of you. Okay, stay tuned for that. But I'm going to go ahead and break down everything pick by pick. So first, actually, before we even break it down, I just want y'all to realize the Steve Nash trade, remember that? That cost us the 10th pick in the NBA draft this year. So Steve Nash, wherever you are, kicking soccer balls wherever you are, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you're happy. Okay? I hope you're proud of what you've done. Okay? With the 25th pick, the Lakers selected Moe Wagner. He is a 6'11" shooter, okay? Last season at Michigan, he averaged 14.6 points on 0.528% from the field. Wow, that is impressive. He shot 39% from three. Okay, he improved his rebounding from 4.2 rebounds per game to 7.1. He had the most rebounds by a Wolverine in 20 seasons. In 20 seasons, with 278 rebounds, and his 63 made three-pointers were the most by any player that was over 6'10" in the nation. Okay? Wow. Wow. So, some people were not happy about that pick, okay, because we were projected to get, well, we weren't projected to get, but people were speculating that we were going to get Mitchell Robinson. People were kind of mad about that. They said we need what he brings to the table, but sweetie, he fell to what, 30, let me look. He's fell to 36 overall. So I feel like that should kind of tell you something, like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that we shouldn't have gotten him. I'm just saying, like, people are making a huge deal, like, we should have gotten him. Magic, what are you thinking? But it's like, he fell to 36. If he was that valuable, he wouldn't have fallen to 36. Okay, so I think we should just hop off that train, and we have the rookies we have now. Okay, be open to it and calm down. He fell to 36, but that's not the point. Some things that stood out to me about Moe Wagner was that, you know, when he did his little tryout, you know, for the Lakers, Josh Hart and Kuzma were there. This is what Rob Pelinka said in his interview. And he said they were elbowing him like, oh my gosh, he would be so fun to play with. He brings a lot of energy, okay? And even Rob Pelinka said all the workouts had kind of been like, you know, whatever. But as soon as Moe Wagner stepped on the court, like the energy changed. Like he's infectious. He has a swag that just really ignites the team, which we already kind of have that swag. So he fits in. But here's the thing, y'all. You know the Lakers. You know us. The Lakers. We need, I might as well just have defense on this sleeve. We need defense. We need it badly. And Moe Wagner really doesn't bring that to the table. He doesn't. That's just the honest truth. And I saw some comments talking about we don't need another Brook Lopez running around shooting threes but can't even defend at the rim. I said, oh my gosh, that was personal. You took shots and you aimed and you fired and it hit. Man down. We do need defense, and Mo, you gotta bring that. He said he's excited to prove that he can bring the defense, but sweetie, I mean, if you didn't do it in college, sweetie, I mean, you're not gonna just magically start. You really gotta work on that. So if you say you can prove yourself, we'll give you some chance. We'll give you a chance to shine. But you know, they do have a point. We really don't need another Brook Lopez running around shooting the three. That one hit. Wow. You know, another thing was that people were mad that he was like a projected second-round pick. So like, why would you take him so early? You know, there were so many other people we could have chosen, and we decided to reach through the thistle and pick him. You know, when he was a projected second round, people weren't happy about that. Certain Laker fans weren't. I mean, I've seen plenty of positive comments on it. Don't get me wrong. Plenty of people love it. We're adding shooters, okay? And I'm gonna get to you know, that at the end because it's not looking good for me right now. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But we're adding shooters, guys. What does that mean? You know, just put that together. But I'm just saying, also he's already 21 years old and people weren't really too fond on that. But some other people have said, like analysts and experts, said he was one of the most, if not the most, NBA ready player in the draft. He plays with a professionalism and he plays with a high basketball IQ, and literally everybody was ranting about his basketball IQ. You know, Magic, Pelinka, ranting and raving about his basketball IQ. And they said that's what they want in this system. They want some shooters and they wanted people with the high basketball IQ that'll bring that to the floor. I mean, it seems like we've got that player. Now, in the NBA, it's gonna be different. Let me find out that he doesn't really have that IQ like that, you know, because they say stuff all the time about certain rookies and then they can turn out a whole different way. So let me find out he doesn't have that IQ and we waste, I mean, but Moe Wagner, welcome to the team. I don't mind that pick at all. I don't mind that pick. I was not as upset as other Laker fans. Other Laker fans were going crazy. I don't mind this pick at all. I actually kind of like it. Now with the 39th pick, we got Isaac Bonga. Now, this pick boggles my mind. I try to do a boggles it. Boggle my mind, but let's just run down the stats real quick. Okay, we got this pick as a result of the trade with the 76ers. The 76ers got a future second round pick and some cash considerations from the Lakers. Okay, and we got this pick. Now, Isaac Bonga himself, he played in 3 separate leagues this past season. That's not a good sign. 7.4 points averaged, 3.4 rebounds, and 2.4 assists among those 3 leagues. So, that's that on that. Now, he's a second round selection, so he doesn't count against the Lakers' salary cap space. That's a good thing, I guess. And he will likely remain overseas. He's kind of a drafting stash, pick and stash for us. You know, if you don't know what that is, you can look it up. But we just drafted him. He's gonna stay overseas though. Most likely, we're saving these roster spots. We're not gonna use it on Isaac. You know, tragic. And I cannot lie to you guys, I can't explain this pick. Some of y'all know more about this dude than me. I just didn't know about him. I didn't. I'm not gonna pretend that I knew. I didn't. So I don't know why we did this. For what? But we chose him. Now in the press conference I watched, people were asking Rob like, why? For what? What was the point? He cannot explain why until July 6th because the new league year starts July 1st and then the moratorium is July 6th. So he cannot say anything about like deals that are still currently like in the works. So this is all still in the works. He's not a Laker just yet. But welcome to the team. Even though you're gonna probably stay overseas. I can't explain that pick. Somebody explain it in the comments for me because I can't do it for you. Now, the last pick we've got on the board, 47th pick, y'all. It's close to the end. We got a Kansas guard. Okay, a guard out of Kansas. He averaged 14.6 points and 0.444% from the 3. We're gathering shooters, guys. And he's said to be one of the best spot-up shooters in the draft. Once again, honestly, there are people like getting mad about these like hairy details of the picks. Here's my thing, y'all. I understand that certain picks can be steals. Obviously, we saw Kuzma, biggest steal of the draft. Yeah, I said it. Biggest steal of the draft. You see people like Isaiah Thomas, huge steal, Draymond Green, stuff like that. But like, the chances of that is so rare. So when you get down to the lower numbers, like, to get mad and pull hair out over, why'd they draft this person? Like, at some point, just let it go. You know, they drafted him, congratulations. Like, are we really getting mad with a 47th pick? I'm not saying he doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying anybody at this point has a potential to pop off or just play their role. Literally, anybody in this area, if they put in the work, they'll either pop off or play their role, or be a bust, you know, or just not do anything. So it's like, to me, the Laker fans that were getting upset about this pick, like, for what? You know, at this point, chill. But I've been been talking a lot about the negative comments. Honestly, there have been pretty positive comments about the draft as well. People love that we're adding shooters, okay? And as I mentioned before, it's not looking so good for me because, you know, we're adding a lot of shooters, guys. Think about why we might be adding shooters. For LeBron. Yes, I said it, for LeBron. You know, it's looking like they're building for that. That's what a lot of people have been saying. And as much as I want to be, no, they're just adding shooters just because we need shooters. But, you know, I know. I don't want it to happen either. But, you know, it's looking like it's you know, it's coming to pass. But, yeah. Regardless of that, though, we're going to put that aside because I don't really want to think about LeBron being a Laker. But we are adding shooters to our team. Obviously, that was the goal of this draft, okay? Besides Isaac Bonga, I mean, I guess he's like athletic, but I was looking, his shot really isn't developed like that. Like, he's not, you know, so besides him, the other two guys we got, like, they're shooters. They're shooters through and through, and that's clearly what we were going for in the draft. So as far as my grade goes, here's the thing, like, Rob and Magic, like, this new era that we're in with the Lakers, like, they have not steered us wrong thus far. Now, I know that it's just begun. You know, I know that their era has just begun, but I trust them, honestly. I trust them more than this last little era. Let me not go into that, but I see the vision. I trust them. You know, their trust took a hit when I found out they approached the Spurs for a trade. Their trust took a huge hit. So you're on thin ice with me, the Laker Queen. You're on thin ice, and that's that on that. But at least with this draft, they're going for shooters. People are saying they're trying to build this team for Lonzo as well. He's a passer. He can just hit people, can drive and hit people, whatever. I don't know. I just don't know yet. That's the reason why I'm gonna give this draft a B-. I know. Some people are saying it's too high. Some people are saying it's way too low. This is why I gave it a B-. Okay, this is honestly a very safe answer for me. I should have given a riskier grade. Like, this is pretty simple. But the reason I gave a B- was because I feel like it could have been better, but it could have been worse. Don't y'all agree? It could have been a lot worse. We did pass up on some defense. Okay, we passed up on a lot of defense. We did. But they have a clear vision, clearly. If they're going for this much shooting, like, that's what these guys are here for. Honestly, it's shooting. It's not anything else. Shooting, basketball IQ, whatever. So if they have that plan in mind, I'm gonna trust it. I don't know. I don't know exactly what, you know, they know what they're doing though. They know who they're targeting free agency. They know if they're trying to save a max deal for somebody in 2019, they know. I know, it's hard to trust them, but I'm gonna give them a B- because the whole Isaac Bonga thing is boggling my mind, so I use it again. Yep, I used the joke twice. Wow, it's very dry today. But, you know, I feel like that put them down a bit. They've gotta explain that. As soon as July 6th, you gotta flip on the camera, Instagram Live or something, you gotta explain that, brother. I don't know what that was. The other two picks, I really like Moe Wagner. I really do. He was not on my radar prior to the draft, but after looking into him, researching him and stuff, we're gonna react to some highlights of the people we drafted in another video, but honestly, I like it. I like it a lot, and I like the direction. I like the feel of what they're going for. So I'm gonna give it a B-. What would you guys give this draft? Leave it in the comments below. I just don't know. There's probably gonna be mixed feelings on this, but I just have to remind you guys, like, we don't know, guys. These are rookies, okay? Some people were probably complaining about Kyle Kuzma. You just never know. That's why I don't put too much into drafts, because anything can happen with these guys. Literally, they get injured tomorrow, God forbid. So, you know, just keep that in mind. But what grade do you give them? Okay, like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Splash Squad. I'll see y'all later.